Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy, Sean, the American Krakow, back in the studio about to do another one of those reaction videos. So today, we're back on the Dutch television series Beste Zangers, and we're checking out another one of the performances on Floor Jansen's night. Today, we're checking out Samantha Steenwijk performing Decades in the Sun for Floor Jansen. Let's get it.
Samantha, ik vind jou een beetje rustig vandaag.
Ja, dat klopt. Ik vind het heel tof wat ik vandaag ga doen, maar ik zit er ook...
Alright, sorry. So just taking some of the feedback from you guys, I'm not going to read the subtitles. I've enabled my own subtitles here, so they should be slightly brighter or bigger for you to read if you want to follow along. I might make some comments, but you guys have mentioned I don't need to read them, so I've got them up here and should be more visible now. Anyway, let's get back.
Vandaag.
Ja, dat klopt. Ik vind het heel tof wat ik vandaag ga doen, maar ik zit er ook heel erg tegenop. Omdat het gewoon vreselijk lastig is. En dat is niet alleen de muziekstijl natuurlijk, maar dat is ook het onderwerp waar het liedje over gaat. Want wij zijn niet alleen paardenmeisjes. Dat is een gemeenschappelijke hobby.
Oh, they're both into horses?
Maar wij zijn ook, ja, het is er net ook al gezegd, echte familiemensen. Jij ook, ik ook.
Family people.
En daar hebben we het natuurlijk al een beetje over gehad ook. En ja, ik heb me afgelopen jaar wel een beetje schuldig gemaakt, vond ik dan zelf. Want ik voelde me daar vaak schuldig over. Dat ik weer eens een keer de grote afwezige was bij een verjaardag, weet ik veel wat. Dat mijn moeder me appte. Samantha, gaat het wel goed met je? En dat ik gewoon geen tijd had om dus af en toe te reageren. En even wachten.
Oh no.
Waar zijn die tissues?
Ja,
Oh, no.
dat heb je verstopt.
She's crying already, and the song hasn't even started. Is this going to kill me? So she's talking about what they had in common, right? So they're both into horses. They're both big family people, but she's feeling guilty, right? Because, she might not have enough time or doesn't necessarily react to or reply to conversations or requests from her mother as quickly as she should. And I get that, right? Like, I live, far away from my family, right? They're all still in the U.S. But, my mom reaches out. I don't always reply right away. I get it. I get that. And also, it's the same with me and my kids, right? So I moved here so I can be closer to them, but I'm still not a part of their everyday life. So, I kind of understand that this communication thing she says she feels guilty about it, and I get that. Anyway, let's go back.
Waar zijn die tissues?
Ja, dat heb je verstopt.
Oh no.
Of die fles.
Ik denk dat dat sneller...
Ja,
Nee, komt
deze
goed.
vanavond zou ik zeggen.
Die is al leeg dadelijk.
Ja.
Nee, dus je hebt eigenlijk een gemis ook, weet je, naar mijn ouders en naar mijn zus toe. En ik denk dat, wij wonen nog bij elkaar om de hoek, maar voor jou moet dat helemaal erg zijn vanuit Zweden. Dat ook niet je dochtertje altijd je ouders kan zien, of dat jij je ouders mist op een moment. Of dat, ja, het is toch een bepaalde afstand. En daar heeft jouw band een liedje over gemaakt, samen met jou.
Oh, god, hé.
Ja, en ik ging me verdiepen in jou, want ik had eerlijk gezegd nog nooit van je gehoord. Maar ik ben echt wel een beetje fan geworden, want ik vind het echt ik vind het mega tof wat je doet.
Met jou.
En toen hoorde ik dit. En toen dacht ik, wauw, dit had ook een liedje van mij kunnen zijn, bij wijze van, als ik naar de tekst luister.
Ja.
Het liedje duurde 6 minuten zoveel, dus het is iets korter.
Ja, en gek.
So, I love the fact that they've kind of gained a great respect for each other, right? I was very harsh in the very beginning of this series, that the other performers didn't respect Floor, and I think I was wrong in saying that, or harsh. Somebody recently commented on one of the videos, or that first videos, that they were skeptical of Floor's performance. And as was this commenter. The commenter said the same thing. He was skeptical of what Floor was going to do because he wasn't familiar with her. And that's a much more positive or a much more logical way of putting that, right? Because you meet somebody for the first time, you don't know anything about them, so you will be skeptical until you understand. So I don't know. I think I was being a little overprotective of Floor, which she doesn't need. Her talent speaks for itself. But she's also talking about like how just being so physically separated from her family, and that's got to be hard for her and her daughter, right? And I totally get that. My kids are not part of my day-to-day life, and I only live 4 hours away from them. But they're absolutely not a part of my family's day-to-day life. They don't know their cousins. They don't know my cousins, my brother. I mean, they kind of have met them a few times when they were younger. They're very young still. But they're not part of their day-to-day anymore. So these are just random people that they kind of hear names about, and it kills me. It kills me to think about it. But, this song is probably going to kill me just to think about it. Anyway, let's get back to it. Sorry.
Luister,
Ja.
het liedje duurde 6 minuten zoveel. Dus was iets korter.
Ja, en het gekke is, van dit liedje zijn dus geen beelden
Nee, we hebben het nooit live gebracht.
Maar ik heb iets in elkaar geknutseld. Serieus.
Oh, echt?
Dan hebben we toch een klein beetje een beeld.
Okay, so I think in this show they always have a video of the original artist performing the song, and since Floor and Nightwish haven't performed this song live, there's not a video of it. So they just took the vocals and laid it over some clips from Nightwish performances, which makes sense because that's kind of their theme, right? They always show a video, so I get that.
Mega vet ook allemaal.
Zo.
Weten we toch waar het over gaat?
Ja.
Ik heb zelf een tekst erop geschreven, een Nederlandstalig.
Oh.
En zoveel mogelijk van jouw tekst overeind proberen te houden ook.
Oké.
Dus ik heb er mijn eigen draai aan gegeven. Ik hoop dat je het mooi gaat vinden.
Oh, that's really cool. So I don't know the song, but it's clearly not originally in Dutch. So Samantha has actually translated the song into Dutch. And of course, she's going to put her own spin on that, which is kind of what they do. But it's really cool. I think it's really cool that she translated it to Dutch. And I don't think it's easier for her to perform. I think Samantha is a professional enough performer that, whatever language it might have been in, she probably would have given it a good go and done pretty good at it. But considering what the song is about and the fact that Floor is originally Dutch, that I think is making it a lot more personal to her. Not Samantha, but a little bit more personal to Floor as well, as she's singing it to Floor. That's going to be interesting. That's a smart touch. Of course, I don't speak Dutch, but, I'm sure I'm going to love the performance anyway.
Ook. Dus ik heb er mijn eigen draai aan gegeven. Ik hoop dat je het mooi gaat vinden.
Wow.
Ik liep met heel veel zenuwen het podium op. Ik weet hoe muzikaal Floor is. En hoe, als je goed naar muziek gaat luisteren, dat is bijna niet te maken. Zo goed is dat. En je kan bijna alleen maar zo'n liedje verpesten.
You can only ruin the song. Yeah, that's tough.
Samantha gaat een Nederlandse tekst die ze zelf gemaakt heeft op Our Decades in the Sun doen. Ik denk dat het zomaar wel weer eens een verrassing kan worden.
Okay.
Mijn vleugels zijn gespreid. Open, groot en wijd. Ik loop op eigen benen. Op een weg door jou voor mij gemaakt. Mama, ik ben altijd dicht bij jou. Ik voel je tranen elke keer als ik ga. Maar ik ben jou. Ik draag jouw liefde met me mee.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop it there for a second because I won't remember to comment on it later. Again, I don't know the first song. I don't know the original, and I don't speak Dutch. But I can tell you that she is emoting. Like, I can hear that the very initial tone of the song, was a tone of sorrow. I didn't necessarily get regret, even though she said it, she was feeling guilty or kind of regretful. But there's a sadness, there's a sorrow in that tone that was very clear and very present to me. And then as she goes up the register right now, this section right here, it's still a sorrowful sound, but or a sad sound, but almost like in a crying manner. Like she's in anguish. She's crying out that she's sad or that she's upset that something hasn't gone her way. I know what the theme of the song is about, but you know what I mean. Like, she's upset at something, probably in this case herself, because the relationship isn't correct. Anyway, this is cool. I'm really liking her performance, and her voice, buttery, like really nice, thick, smooth. It's nice. I like it.
Ik draag jouw liefde met me mee. Wij zijn samen één.
This music sounds like a track from Eminem. Soulful. You can feel it coming from her.
Jij zit voor altijd in mij. Je leerde mij te zijn. Jij blijft in mij. Dit is voor jou.
Okay. She is really emoting. Again, I don't understand a single word said, but I can feel a bit of pain. I can feel the anguish. Maybe a touch of regret. Maybe. But I can definitely feel a little hurt. I can feel some, the anguish there. I get it. She's doing the song justice, right? Because as we know, Floor is one of those who makes you feel a song as you hear it. And Samantha's doing a good job of making me feel a song that I know nothing about what it's saying, but I can feel some of the pain. I can feel the emotion that she's putting into it. Even some of the passion right towards the end there. So that's, good on her. Great performance so far. And she tried to go a little heavy there. A little rock, a little metal.
Jouw vleugels waren fijn. Beschermde mij voor leed en pijn. Je hebt het hart van een echte vriend. Ik mis je nu al. Terwijl je hier nog bent. Mama, ik ben altijd dicht bij jou.
It's like an apology song.
Voel je tranen, elke keer als ik ga, maar ik ben jou.
She's feeling it. Floor's feeling it. So powerful.
Ik draag jouw liefde met me mee. Jij zit voor altijd in mij.
Brava. Beautiful. I feel like this is almost like an apology letter, or like reaching out to someone and telling them, hey, I'm so sorry, I've done something wrong, and I want to let you know, I want to explain why. And then by the end, it was almost like you're in the same letter, you're still apologizing, but it's almost like that therapy session where you're working through the problem and you're coming to the end of it, and you're breaking through, and you've understood what the problem is, and now you're fixing it. You're gonna work towards fixing it, and you're gonna be powerful, and you're gonna be proactive, and you're gonna be positive, and that's the kind of transition I felt throughout the song. Like very soulful, very remorseful in the beginning, kind of pain and anguish at some of those higher registers. And then by the end, it was almost like, I know what I've done is wrong, and I know what I've done, and I know what I need to do to fix it, and I'm telling you, and I'm committing to you that we're going to make it better. That's kind of the vibe and feel I got from the song. Again, only knowing the subject from the interview. So whether I'm wrong or right, you guys will let me know in the comments, obviously. But at the end of the day, if somebody's able to, without literal translation, transmit an emotion or get a feeling across, that's a great performance. And Samantha definitely just put in a pretty great performance there. I respect it. That was a good job on her. Let's hear what Floor has to say now. She liked it.
Wauw.
Voor je het laten.
En hoe kan het nou dat wij voor elkaar keihard mama hebben staan zingen?
Is dat gaaf?
Ja.
Ik vond het zo leuk.
Ja, dat is wel het wonderlijke van dit alles. En het zegt toch maar weer dat muziek gewoon, die genres, het zal allemaal wel. Al die hokjes. Dit is grensoverschrijdend, want het gaat vanuit het hart en dat voelde ik. Maar ik denk iedereen wel, en dat heeft ze prachtig gedaan.
Het was textueel zo mooi.
Ja.
En muziek zo keihard.
Ja.
Dat je dus niet wist of je soort van stil moest blijven zitten of soort van...
Ja.
Heb je het zelf geschreven?
Zelf geschreven, ja.
Mooi.
That's cool too.
Ik had de tekst
She
erbij
translated
en
herself.
ik dat was een half uurtje zo gebeurd. Want ik ging helemaal ook gewoon in mijn eigen verhaal. En
Ja, dat kan ik horen.
Dat is echt heel veel. Want dan is er een ontzettende match tussen twee misschien verschillende werelden die gewoon één wereld worden.
Yes.
En dat heeft Samantha zo mooi gedaan.
Dat is tegen je tranen aan het vechten, hè?
ja, dat hoorde je zeker. Ja, dat is shit, man.
Nee, helemaal niet. Juist mooi.
Dat was hem, dat gaf hem die emotie
Ja.
gewoon.
Laat het. Die liedjes die komen altijd 2 keer zo hard binnen. Omdat het gaat over de meest naaste die er zijn. Want je familie, dat is gewoon bloed.
Floor, jij...
So they said it there, right? So like two different people, or two people from different paths, or different kind of two very different people. So in my opinion, in the very beginning, first reaction, I really didn't think there was any similarities between Floor and Samantha. But in the end, they have so much in common that they basically could have sang the same song. Like Samantha said it, right? Like she read this and she was like, this could have been my song. I could have written this song. And it's only because of the similarities and the same issues and the same problems and the same dilemmas that they face in this scenario, which truly made it a bond for them. And it's because of that similarity and the fact that Samantha has experience in the same kind of way that Floor does, that made her write the song or create the song, that Samantha was able to put that emotion and put that feeling into it, and that's what really helped bring it across, especially for me, because again, I listen to music, and I listen to music to see how it makes me feel, right? Like I listen to a type of music when I ride my motorcycle. I listen to a type of music when I drive my car. I listen to a different type of music depending on what my mood is in, and so it's not necessarily about the quality of the music; it's how the music makes you feel, and Samantha did an amazing job just making me feel this song. Oof. Anyway, that is it. I am going to say thank you so much if you're still here. Please like this video if you like this type of content. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I try to post up different types of reactions, Nightwish, Beste Zangers, beatboxing, hip hop, whatever, whatever you guys recommend. I'll try to check it out and react to it. And also hit that notify bell to get notified when I post new content up on the channel. And check out my moto vlog. Helmet's back there. I ride around the city of Krakow. I go to places to eat. I film the ride. I talk about the food. I talk about what's going on. It's an interesting thing. Link in the description below. And finally, my Instagram, somewhere up here. Go ahead and check that out. Also, if you ever need to reach out to me directly, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter DMs. I will reply to it as quickly as I can. I love reading all your comments and replying to your comments on YouTube. However, once I reply, and if you try to reply back, it gets really difficult to track and follow. So, if we want to have a conversation, hit me up on one of those channels. It's a little easier to have a conversation. Anyway, thanks again, y'all. Peace.